we are live. So welcome online, ladies and gentlemen. We're just setting up for today's event. If you've joined us in the Zoom room, that's fantastic. We're going to put on a quick timer, which is your opportunity to check if your guests are here yet. We also have people watching us right now on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're there as well, just tell us where you're watching us from, because we're in 74 countries around the world. Welcome online, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you do not speak fluent English, you may not know this, but in the Zoom room, you can click down the bottom and there are closed captions in various languages, which will help you follow on. With that in mind, we're in 74 markets around the world and people have typed in where they're watching us from, which is all over the globe. And today you are very blessed because our presenter is Florence Hamill, a good friend of mine who's driving the business from America, but also into the French-speaking markets around the globe. So with that in mind, it is a truly international presentation, and I'll hand it to you, Florence.
Thank you so much, Michael. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are very blessed to have found Neumi in October 2022 and very pleased with the company. And I'm very excited to explain why we're so excited. So who is Neumi? Neumi, we are the trailblazers, the innovators dedicated to revolutionizing health and wellness through our cutting-edge technology, the Hydrostat Molecular Encapsulation Delivery System. What is Hydrostat? So Neumi wanted to solve a problem, the problem of poor absorption rate. A study shows that up to 90% of oral supplements are not fully absorbed by the body. This means that only a fraction of the nutrients actually reach the cells where they're needed, and the rest has to be evacuated. So what is Hydrostat? It is our proprietary production process that sets us apart in delivering high-quality products that embody a commitment to excellence and are transforming health with a breakthrough science. So this technology, there are three key differences from this is a delivery system, and there are three key differences. So the first one is our molecules are small. So if you see that little image there compared to the human cell, so it's 10 to 100 millimicrons, compared to the supplements that are on the market that have their nutrients much larger. And because they cannot be absorbed by the human cell, then they are excreted from the body because they can't be used efficiently. So what hydrostat also does is that to allow the molecules to be absorbed fully by the cells, we have separated the little molecules, and the surface area is 200 times greater. So as you see in the little animation there, the difference between their molecules and our molecules that penetrates the cell very easily. And the way we do this is through encapsulation. So compared to other supplements that may encapsulate their nutrients with lipids, hydrostat, as the name indicates, is encapsulating the nutrients with ultra pure water. And so this reduces the toxicity, so we can continue taking the supplement. And because we swish it in our mouth, it's absorbed by the mucosa of our mouth and under our tongue, so it bypasses the stomach. So now that we're able to get the molecules and the nutrients to the cells, let's talk about the power of glutathione. So what is glutathione? It is the master antioxidant, the protector and detoxifier of the cell. It is the key to life, health, performance, protection, and longevity of every human cell. The glutathione is also recycles itself to increase the effectiveness of other antioxidants like vitamin C, vitamin D, CoQ10, and there are more than 200,000 studies on glutathione on PubMed compared to vitamin C that has about 82,000 studies. And what do our doctors say about glutathione? So Dr. Mehmet Oz says, the most powerful antioxidant you have ever heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off the diseases you fear the most. It's called glutathione. Now write it down because it's critically important. And Dr. David Katz says, if you're chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body just isn't firing on all cylinders. Low glutathione may be part of it. Both cause and effect. So as you see on the graph here, the glutathione unfortunately decreases the longer you live, or decreases with age, 10% every decade. And continuous attacks on your cells by the invasion of toxins, heavy metals, exposure to radiation, and free radicals can cause damage and expedite the age gene process. So you see the other curve going up with oxidative stress. So glutathione levels are also reduced by any trauma to the cells, such as injuries, infections, or diseases. So what are the benefits, the many benefits of glutathione? So as you will see, higher glutathione levels associated with an extensive number of health performance and anti-aging benefits. So this column shows the signs of low glutathione, and the signs of high glutathione are boosted immune function, sustained mental and physical energy, optimal athletic performance, balanced inflammation, delayed aging and diseases, healthy radiant skin, decreased graying and balding, balanced digestion, reduced allergic reactions, and weight management. So if any of these interest you, well, let's take a look at our hydrostat product breakdown. So the first products that Neumi, before that, we have our FDA disclaimer. Because we're a nutritional company, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent diseases. So the first problem that Neumi solved, as you saw, is that glutathione decreases with age and environment, leaving no practical way to get it into the cells until this beautiful bottle and formula, NutriSwish. And so this formula, using the proprietary hydrostat technology, delivers glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, and other nutrients directly to our cells, bioavailable in about 60 seconds. You just swish it about 30 seconds in your mouth and then swallow. And the benefits of this formula include immune boost, joint support, clean and sustained energy, and rapid recovery. Another problem that Numi tackles is the skincare. So we know that skincare rarely gets past the first layer of the skin, resulting in the need for many, many products. Skincare is also complex, ineffective, and expensive, often containing harmful ingredients. And the solution is this amazing Numi skin spray. And we'll see testimonies of all the products after we go through the different products. So Neumi Skin, again using hydrostat technology, delivers glutathione, hyaluronic acid, curcumin, collagen, and more nutrients to the deepest layers of our skin. And what this does is it helps reduce pore size, smooths the skin's texture, lifts and firms the skin, brightens and evens the skin tone, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and fights skin aging pollutants. Another problem that we found a solution for is a clean solution for energy and focus. People often try to resolve low energy and lack of focus with harmful stimulants. And so Numi has designed Neuro. And this formula, along with NutriSys, are certified by the American Brain Council. And so the Neuro uses again our hydrostat technology and delivers arginine, magnesium gluconate, L-theanine, caffeine, and other nutrients to our brains. And the benefits are many: enhanced memory, improved mood, increased focus, rapid energy, and heightened cognitive functions. So here the problem that we are tackling again is women's hormone balance. And so as we know, environmental disruptors are having increasing negative effects on women's health and hormones. So the solution is the formula named HERS. And this amazing formula, as we know, many women know about the inconveniences that cycles and hormone changing can bring into life. And again, with our hydrostat technology, this formula contains botanicals that are really, really well planned for hormonal balance. And with this formula, every woman could flourish, and it's definitely one of my favorite formulas. Helps alleviate bloating, cramps, and PMS symptoms, supports healthy hormone function, helps with hot flashes and night sweats, and also enhances mood and up. I can see it's under the images, but enhances mood and general well-being of women. Okay. Now, the newest product that we have in the family arrived in August last year, um, solving the problem of hair. So, healthy hair and scalp can sometimes be elusive due to issues like dryness, dandruff, thinning, often caused by environmental factors, again, hormonal changes, and improper care. So the solution is Neumi Hair. It's a wonderful light hairspray, and it's a revolutionary new way to leave in into your hair and to give it more volume. And it delivers again powerful ingredients with the hydrostat technology. And this innovation ensures that every application penetrates profoundly, revitalizing the scalp and the follicle and the hair, promoting healthier and more vibrant hair. So what Numi does is hair strengthening, scalp health, moisturizes and smooths, protects from the heat, and increases hair density. And now we are going to talk about the many testimonies of people who have been using our product. So the first one is this amazing young man who's 62 years old. His name is Bill Gillespie. He used another glutathione product, and with that, he broke the world record at age 49, lifting 804 pounds, which is about 364 kilos. And then he got onto our Numi product at age 62 and smashed that record bench pressing at 1,129 pounds, which is 512 kilos. A new world record, they say, will never be broken again. So ask any powerlifter if a 62-year-old can lift better than at 62 than when at the top of their game at 49. Pretty impressive with our Nutri-Swish. Another amazing feedback from a 24-year-old powerlifter and personal trainer and gym manager. So he saw after week 3 amazing results during the sessions, already hitting personal bests months out from his next competition. And in week 4, using Swish around his training as well as post training, he was able to make his lifts hitting twice 270 kilos for the first time ever. Then we have Danae from Louisiana, 34-year-old, homeschooling of a mother of 3. And she saw benefits with nutrition. She immediately found she had more energy. And with hers, she saw that her mood swings, her bloating, and breast tenderness had subsided. And also, since she's been using it, she found that she no longer has any PMS symptoms at all. Then we have Jeannie from Hawaii, 55-year-old, and she saw amazing differences with neuro, with cognitive focus, clarity, memory, energy boosts, and also using Nutri-Swish, she could see the improvement of attention span and also more memory. Another amazing feedback from Keith, 61-year-old in Louisiana. And after suffering for almost a year with severe discomfort in my neck and shoulder from an injury, just 48 hours after beginning NutriSwish, I awoke realizing I had slept all night long. That was the first time in almost a year. And he eventually was completely done with his discomfort and was able to return to his regular exercise and enjoying his grandchildren as well. Elaine. So now it's the Numi Skin Transformations. That's phenomenal. So Elaine from South Australia, she swears she did not lose weight during the 30-day test period. However, look at the impact in reducing puffiness in her face and around her neck. Notice also the reduced appearances of redness, fine lines, and pore size. Results are out of this world in just 4 weeks. This is Linda in Ambon, Indonesia. Look at the before and after pictures. Her skin is so much brighter, soft and clear. And she also reported that she's more enthusiastic and she's stronger thanks to sleeping better with NutriSwish. And these are the results in just 17 days. Then we have this amazing young woman, 80 years old, from Nigeria. She sprayed her face with Numi 3-4 times each day for 4 weeks. And you see the skin tone being so much more even over her face in just 4 weeks. Now, this is a testimony from Donna in Texas, and she is overjoyed with the results of Neumi Skin for 8 weeks. Look at her neck. The skin is tighter and it looks like she aged backwards, and also around her lips. This is our mascot, Sherry from Indiana. She was the first one to actually have the Neumi skin, and this is the results in 6 years. Now she's been using all of the products from Neumi, and you can see how she just looks like her younger sister. She's 62 years of age now. So the difference, compounding effects of taking all the Neumi products, pretty astounding. Neumi hair transformation. Now, Rick from Utah. Look at the before and after pictures. So he was able to be part. He was part of the trial phase. So before actually the Neumi hair was launched for everyone. These are the results in 1 month. And then these are the results for Jamie for after 5 months. And you can see the difference in volume and also in color. And she says her hair has grown to her shoulder length, and she can even put them up in a ponytail. And as a result, her self-esteem and confidence are through the roof. Sherry again. She was so passionate about the results with Neumi Skin and other Neumi products. So when Neumi Hair was launched, she had high expectations, and wow, did they exceed? Did the product exceed them? As the photo shows, she feels elegant, confident, and her hair speaks for itself in 9 months. So these are just a little portion of all the testimonies that are available. You can join our Facebook group called New Me New You, and you'll have access. You just answer a few questions and you'll have access to wonderful testimonies from all around the world. So our vision. Well, the vision started with Stephen K. Scott, and I'm very honored to say we were blessed to get to know Steve very early on in our career in Numi, and we were so touched by his huge heart and his amazing charisma, and so we're just so honored to be part of Numi because Steve has spent his entire life searching for breakthrough products, purchasing the rights to those products, and marketing them on TV. Over the years, Steve has generated over $4 billion in revenue, and he was ready to retire when he found out what he called the biggest breakthrough in his entire life, which is why he launched Numi instead of continuing his retirement to share his technology with the world. Aaron Rennert is our president and CEO, and his aim is to ensure that Numi is the most field-driven and responsive company within the industry, and an amazing man as well. Then we have our Science and Medical Advisory Board. The members of the NUMI Medical Advisory Board serve as a voluntary basis driven by their belief in NUMI's groundbreaking technology without any compensation. And if you go to NUMI.com, you'll see about, and then you'll find all the bios of all the doctors, researchers, scientists who are part of the medical board. And it's just phenomenal, the breadth of competence that they have and how they can support NUMI. So enjoy that visits. It's really, really impressive. Execution. So NUMI chose the home-based business because, led by our field-based approach, we empower our team and partners to drive meaningful impact grounded in unwavering principles of integrity, transparency, and customer focus. The home-based business statistics, if you don't know them, wow, they are very impressive. Look at the growth since 2024 in 2025 to 207 billion in sales, up by 6.2%. That's huge. And then 180 million people involved and growing fast. Now, the statistics for Numi, very impressive too. We are open in over 74 countries in 4 short years, have more than 250,000 members worldwide, and an unparalleled compensation and benefits that we're going to talk about in the next slide. So the opportunity that Numi offers leverages the power of Hydrostrat in many different ways. So first of all, zero membership fees, free membership perks, member wholesale pricing, free business building tools, industry training, and marketing assets, top-notch marketing assets, 3 ways to earn weekly commissions paid on up to 7 generations, and 4 ways to earn monthly commissions paid on all generations to infinity. And if you want to learn more about the business opportunity, please go back to the person who invited you to this presentation so that they can share with you the compensation plan and explain it to you. So how do we leverage this opportunity? first, your focus can be just a return on investment, or you can start to build a residual income. So maybe an extra 200, an extra 500, an extra $1,000 a month, or you can build your legacy asset and build a significant residual income and donate this business over to your heirs when it's time for you to move on. But the business will stay. So, where are you at now? You have three key options. You can be ready to get started. You want your products, you know which one you want to try. You already have three people in mind that you want to talk to and share this amazing opportunity and products with. You want to try the product or you want more information. In all these three cases, please come back to the person who invited you to this presentation, and they will be more than happy to answer your questions and help you get started. So again, thank you for your time. Thank you for being with us this evening, and